Hey guys, Fat Preacher Man here, and I am playing the episodes from the Walking Dead series, and this is episode 11 of season 9B. So again, if you're not caught up on the show, this is from Sunday's show, so there may be spoilers, because they usually try to make it line up somewhat with the show's episodes. So if you haven't watched it, don't watch this. Hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, this one is a heavy on the melee weapons. Got Jerry, Ezekiel, and Carol all starting at level 15, which is one of the things I don't like about this. At least it only takes one per mission. And you can't change any of these in the first two, so you take what you got. And the first two are really just teaching you, basically it's like a tutorial, show you how the levels are set up. So all the enemies are level 4, so at least there's that. Shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. Carol has the best distance, so see her quick, it gets her much farther. Nice thing about this, at least they give them the weapon with a good spread. It's not, it doesn't wrap all the way around, but it does have good distance to it. Got to find a projector bulb. What kind of weirdness? Yeah, so take Carol up there. Bring Jerry up. Take out the big guy. Nice thing about them, at least they get the bonus attack. So Carol can make it all the way over there. Jerry gets his bonus attack. It's going to take Carol 2 rounds to get this open. Of course it is. Now we got to get to exit. And because these guys, normally I would maybe kill some more guys, worry about killing more guys, but I'm only going to kill the ones I have to so I can get to the next level. Because each of these guys are so weak. 15, 20 gold, 20 experience points. It's barely worth the effort. So, just to clear a path for everybody to get through, get out. And done. So that's not bad. It's definitely interesting. It's a new one. New map. New layout. I mean, basically it's just a find and open, but it's finding one box, opening one box, and getting to the exit. So it's not that new, but again, the map is new. And what you're told to do is new. Oh, wow. Now the guys drop down to level 10. Which is, for me, my guys are all of these would be to level 21. So this is going to, I guess, make it harder. Let's see what level. Yeah, so now we're the same level as the enemies. Before we outranked them by a great deal. Now we're just a little bit better off. So, see what we can do to still get through this in one piece. One of the nice things about doing these is that you don't have to worry about getting through perfectly. You just have to get through. It's not like on challenges where there's a bonus for getting through without, your guy being grabbed or any of that nonsense, without taking any real damage and stuff like that. As long as all your guys survive, then you get the full score. So that's what matters. And the prizes do tend to get pretty good towards the end of the levels. The first 2 prizes are really whack. But then when you start doing, where you can choose your own people, it actually makes it worthwhile to play these. And seeing the little dialogue between the original guys isn't, it's not the worst thing. But I'd still rather have the guys at my level than on the level they give me. Because building them up takes time and effort and planning, getting them better weapons, investing in them. So, and that way I don't get stuck using people I don't like. For example, on the levels where they force you to use, what's his name? Eugene. I hate those levels because I don't play with Eugene ever. I haven't developed him, I gave him worse weapons on purpose. I have all these unused tokens for him. I am not investing in him at all. And the only reason I have any of the tokens is because they force you. If you get them as a prize, you have to claim them. Otherwise, you can't go on to the next, like say you do a radio call. And the radio call that comes up on him, and you have no choice but to take those tokens, you can't do another radio call until you claim those tokens. I tried not to, but you don't have a choice. So, in my opinion, that blows. I've actually sent in a thing to the games, So see, like all my guys here are level 21. So even if I used Ezekiel 21, Jerry 21, and Carol is not only 21, but she's gold and, has much stronger weapons. But I'm going to use my guys and do this my way instead, which will look something like this. So this is one of 5 stages that actually, I don't want to say count, but, you're using your guys. So see, starting off level 19, that's not too bad. But, this is my normal go-to team now. So depending upon like the distance, I use Rick instead of Tara because he's much more powerful. Even though Tara has a great ability, especially when she's in the leadership position, because it's that healing factor that she gives to the team, which is super useful. So depending upon the situation, I might use, I might switch it out and go back to her. If, somebody's got an injury that, can be healed. Once they get into the red, there is no, you can heal red up to the red limit, but you can't go back into the green once somebody gets into red. Which, I don't know. I guess that makes sense that there's only so much healing. But even if there's like the smallest speck of green that's left there and you can't even see it, and I've had that happen before, and you can get them start healing, then you can get it back up. And it won't help you for the challenges per se, because you will still have it will still have counted as damage. But you won't have to go through any healing time, and so there's that, which is a good bonus in my opinion. I love the spread on the stronger assault rifles. When you first get assault rifles, they are not very good, especially low-level assault rifles that aren't leveled up on guys that aren't very strong. Against strong enemies, they are practically worthless. And even against more powerful, the armored zombies or the big bloaters, or God forbid the ones with the armor on their head, it's still not very useful unless you have like Rosita's only one ability, where when she's just aiming at one person, she gets a bonus to her attack. So now I gotta wait an hour for that, and what I'm gonna do is play through all these, and then I'm gonna make a compilation of doing all 3 of these at once, doing the last ones, and talk about that. So if you guys are watching, hopefully you're liking the videos. You go through and see that I have a playlist with all my No Man's Land videos on there. But I also have other games, other things that I talk about. I'd love for you to comment on questions that you'd have, other games you'd like to see played, stuff like that. And if this is helpful and you keep coming back, I really love for you to join the Patreon. There'll be a link above and a link in the description below. And again, I'm not trying to be greedy. Just I like to make content, like to create, and I'd like to do more games and more things. But unfortunately, my time and finances don't permit that. But if you guys could participate and share $2 a month, hopefully that doesn't kill you. But if enough of you guys watching do that, it will enable me to find more ways to shift money into creating stuff. But anyway, enough of that. Back to the game. So, again, look through the videos that we have of the game. I have good videos. If they're not up yet, they will be up soon, of all the different modes. I've done a couple on the outpost and the raids and stuff like that. Even the setup of those challenges, the guild wars, distance. So again, I really thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day. Jesus bless you, and good gaming. Bye bye.